Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, or if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ami, and for today's video I will be reviewing the H&M Satin Smoothing Foundation. I'm not sure if that is really called that, but it's somewhat similar to that, and I'll just flash its real name right in the screen. So I will be reviewing this foundation, and if you're thinking if it really sells in this kind of package, no, it doesn't. It's just that I asked the H&M staff if I can get it in the tester because I don't like to buy products that I may not like. So I just applied my first layer of foundation, and what I can say, it has light to medium buildable coverage. So that means to say, although having not much coverage, you can build it up to a full coverage. And at the first layer, what I can say is it looks natural, but same time it covers my imperfections. I do have redness underneath my nose, and I think it covered it quite okay. And I do have some dark spots here, and I think it covered it okay as well. Like, not completely covered, but still it doesn't look like it's there. A little bit. That made sense. Anyways, it looks very nice. It looks natural. It doesn't look completely matte, which I like because I don't really like the flat or matte dry looking texture that matte foundations have, and this one doesn't have it. It looks a little dewy, but it doesn't look oily. That's what I like about the product. I hope this would stay the same for the next few hours. It looks nice, but let's just try building up the coverage more. It should do, like, really. So we're just gonna blend it out. We have our beauty blender right here. Oh my god, did I just put foundation on my hair? It's kinda bad. Okay, so I just finished applying the second layer of foundation, and what I can say is it really is nice. It still looks natural. It doesn't look cakey at all, but it even gives me a sheen glow. Like, look at that glow. I wasn't expecting it to be this. I was actually expecting this foundation to be mattifying, but I'm really loving the sheen glow I make, and it doesn't really look oily. I hope the performance will be the same in the next few hours. I hope this foundation won't go extremely oily. Just pray to God that will happen. And I'm not really wanting to risk to add another layer. What if in the third layer the foundation will look obvious already? It will look unnatural. It will maybe look a little bit cakey already. So I'm not risking that fact. I am just actually gonna finish applying my concealer and setting spray. Okay, so foundation update. My foundation literally just looks the same from the time I applied it. Although the foundation faded a little bit because over time mas naging halata itong scar ko dito, but still it's covered pa rin. It's just na nag-fade siya ng onting-onti lang. And I noticed that with the foundation, it got a little oilier, and I don't feel the need to blot, but it's oily, okay? You know what I mean? Oily, but no need for blotting. Guys, it's currently 11:25 p.m. and here's the moment of truth. I was able to make my foundation last for 13 hours straight without blotting, without putting on setting spray or setting powder, or without even doing retouch. I'm proud of that, although without applying those products or not doing the things I mentioned earlier, my foundation got slightly faded and slightly oilier as well. So here is where the parts where my foundation faded. It faded here on the prime side. So anyways, going back to the division, here's the side where I applied primer, here's where I didn't. So here in the prime side, I noticed my foundation got a little faded here because my redness is seeping through this, okay? But that's not visible during application. And on the non-prime side, my darkness or my dark spots is now visible here, which this wasn't visible during application. And of course, my face got a little oily as well. So it has been 13 hours since I last applied the foundation, and I just cleansed my skin, you know. Bare face, no products, no foundation, all removed. I have been seeing so much bad reviews about this on the internet. I would like to say one thing. Most of these foundation reviews don't apply to my skin, and if you want to know why, just keep on watching the video. So the first thing that I like about the foundation is that it's very blendable, it's very easy to apply. The consistency, doesn't dry quickly, like too quickly to the point where when I'm applying the foundation, while I'm blending it, it dries so quick to the point na I can't blend it anymore kasi nga namuuna yung foundation. Believe me, may mga foundations na ganun na nga yung nangyari. Na kailangan mo super bilis mag-blend kasi talagang super mamumuo siya, magda-dry siya. And I swear to God, this isn't one of it. For the coverage, I think this foundation for me it has light to medium coverage, although it's buildable naman. But for me, during first layer, the foundation had very sheer coverage, but it covered at least some of my blemishes. For me, in order for me to get medium-ish decent coverage, it took me two layers. And if you want that completely full coverage, it's 4 layers of foundation. Although I did not do that kasi I don't want to risk over-putting a lot of products. Anyways, buildable siya, but medyo inconvenient rin na i-build mo siya ng i-build kasi malay mo you might have over-applied foundation to the point super kapal na niya, it's so obvious. Kasi I personally prefer like medium coverage foundation kasi I only apply foundation that is like only 1 to 2 pumps. So, I don't like building the coverage too much like this one. Although it's okay lang naman, it's custom coverage-ish, if that makes sense. It has custom coverage, okay? You can make it light, you can make it medium, or even full coverage. But for me, I personally prefer medium coverage foundation kasi I only apply 1 to 2 layers of foundation. Lastly, about the oil control, I would say that the foundation is not that mattifying, although it's not that super duper oily. Kumbaga, it's in the middle of both. And as a person with oily to combination skin, I would say that the foundation is minimally oily. It took me about 4 to 5 hours from application to get it to be a little oily. Although throughout the day, hindi talaga ako nagkaroon ng urge na mag-blot throughout the day. Kasi hindi naman talaga ako yung taong pag nagpa-foundation talagang nagbablot talaga ng skin. Like, believe me, I don't do that. Although, pag super lala na talaga, doon na talaga ako nagbablot. And I would say na this is not the only foundation that oils up. Sa akin, there are much worse foundations that talaga nag-oily talaga sa akin. Like the MAC Pro Longwear Foundation and the NARS Foundation, yung Radiance Foundation nila. I'm not sure kung yung talaga tawag, I forgot. Basta NARS Radiance Foundation yung tawag sa kanya. Mas oilier yun kesa kino-oily ko sa foundation na to. So, that's what I can say. Mas okay na yung naging oiliness ko dito sa foundation na to. So, see you in the next video, guys. I hope you like it. I hope you like my review. Kahit super may sakit na ako, pasensya na talaga. I feel ako nakagawa ng dissenting foundation review kasi nga may sakit ako. And see you in the next one na lang. I promise I will do a better foundation review. Bye!